Hi everybody, it's Tracy again. So this is going to be my first video of 2021, but this is not the first video I recorded this year. The other ones are going up later in the month. I got one scheduled for next Thursday. So I just wanted to touch base with you on where I'm at with some things, because I know at the end of last year I had posted a video where I was kind of emotional, and I'm still emotional, and I'm working through stuff, but that's life. So I said I didn't know if I was going to use this. This is my Chic Sparrow Mockingbird in I don't know what color, but it's like a grayish blue. Has my 5-year journal in it, which I am using a 2020 cousin, and basically I'm just recording what's going on in my life and in the news in it. So my life is on the daily pages, the news is on the weekly pages, and in the monthly section I have nothing. So if you have a suggestion for use of the monthly pages in a I'm going to use this quotes, 5-year journal, let me know. So, and then I have a 2021 cousin, and this is in a cover, and I don't know what the brand of the cover is. Not really sure. It might be the Leather Imagine cover that I got on Etsy. I think it is. It's got beautiful, just like the Chic Sparrow one, it has beautiful character to it. You probably can't see it that well, sorry about the lighting, but look at that, the striations and the veining, maybe, I don't know, it's just a beautiful leather, and I'm not very tender with it, so I can't wait for it to age appropriately. So I have a 2021 cousin, like I said, and I put an MD plastic cover on it to start with, so I could train the cover to fit around it as it grew. Every once in a while I'll take the book out with this cover on it, and then I'll just put the heat gun on it so it will like conform to the spine a little bit better. So like once a quarter I'll do that. My other one, my 2021, I put the cover on after, and that one took a lot of work with the heat gun and shaping it to get the cover to fit right. So in this one is like I have appointments. I have on the monthly pages, which I'll show you January. I whited out January. I'm going to use this to track books I read, TV shows I watch, movies, other random stuff like that. So it's all in one spot. And then on the monthly pages, I have birthdays and anniversaries of my friends and family. I have appointments, doctor's appointments, any appointment basically that I need to reference. And then I also put my appointments in my weekly section. So like this is next week, and this is my work, so I highlight my work first, and then I go in and put in any appointments that I have, and I'm color coding them. So I am also tracking people I am in contact with on a regular basis, so like my bubble of people. My kids are included in my bubble, and their partners and family. My parents are included in my bubble. And then I have others. So others are highlighted in yellow, and then I write down who I saw and when I saw them, so that I can just make sure that I'm keeping people safe and whatnot. So as for the dailies, I have, in the past, I have used this as like a journal. I have used it as a memory keeper. I have taken notes in it for different things. Yep. I'm not really sure what to use it for because I'm not journaling in it. I'm journaling in this. This is a B6 Stology. It's inside a Filofax Malden that I de-ringed. It's in a ochre. So I'm using this to journal in. So I probably won't share what's inside this because it's usually very emotional and private. So there's that. So I'm trying to figure out what to use my dailies for in this cousin. Put that under here for right now. My weeks haven't changed. My weeks are always my health and wellness book. So I also put my appointments in here, and I don't think I did that yet. This is for my weight, my steps, my sleep, and I think my blood pressure is going to go here. This is this week in it, and I'm kind of a wreck. I'm not going to lie. It's been a rough month. So this is approximately when I take my meds, and I have a list of what I take, and if I take anything else, I have AM meds and PM meds. And then this is also like how I'm feeling. I need to work it out because I'm not doing the habits that I did last year on this page. I actually am, those are in here. So, which is weird because there are some things that I'm tracking in the monthly section that I'm just checking off in here, and then I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet because I wanted to change it from what I was doing last year because I didn't really do it well last year. So, so there's that. This was like I was testing something out here for like a monthly section. So each week in this section in the front, I have a page set aside in the back for that week for any extra notes on it. I haven't used it this week, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. We'll see. And then I counted out, obviously, because you have the numbered pages, and I went to the next. So I went to the next pages, and then that's where I can start taking notes for other stuff. I don't know. I haven't gotten it down yet. It's still kind of like, I don't know. Who knows? So, but I added this stuff to it. I have some stickers in here. I have some stickers in the back. Some of these I won't be using. Like these are my bike stickers. And this year I was supposed to start doing at least one ride a week that was a new ride. And because I moved, I will not be doing that because of the snow here. So I will have to do 52 rides in fewer number of 52 new rides in fewer weeks instead of doing one new ride a week. So instead of doing a new ride a week, I decided that I'm going to try and do a new walk a week. So turn my Strava on and take a walk in a route that I haven't taken before, at least once a week, so that I have a new one every. I'm going to do more walks than that, but a new one every week until I can start biking, and then I'm going to do a new bike ride once a week during those months, and then when it starts to get cold again, we'll see where I'm at in December, because I may not even be in this house in December. Who knows? I don't know. It's one thing I've learned this year. Life doesn't go as you have planned. It just does its thing, and then you have to figure it out and pick up the pieces. So this is what I was going to use for all of 2021, and this is what I was going to try and stick all of my stuff in, except I had like a Webster's Pages standard, and so I figured I'd put all of our household stuff in that, but like I'm not in that household anymore, so I have just my stuff to worry about. So I'm doing a voiceover this section because it took forever to get through this book, and at that point it was like a 30-minute long video, and I wanted to cut it down. So this section is 4 times fast without audio. I go over and talk about the stuff that I've added to the book, my goals, my vision board. I have certain areas of focus. I tried to narrow it down from last year. So I have my physical health, my mental health, and my financial health. So, and that's the primary focus for this year. It's important for me to get back to where I was before I moved, or not necessarily before I got to Virginia, but before I stopped working in Virginia, because at that point it was a lot of not seeing my family, only having one person for a support system. It was just a very difficult time, and I was going through a depression that I thought I could handle, and I couldn't, and started making, choices to not do the things that I like to do and whatnot. It was just a hard thing. So I go through the HB90 method, but I'm doing it for like a yearly overview, and then I'm doing it for a quarter overview each quarter. And then this is the Dave Ramsey stuff, which is like financial freedom, baby steps, and I talk about that a little bit. I also went into debt over this past year, so I need to pay off my credit card, and I need to pay off a personal loan, but some of that debt was actually new heating systems for my house here in Maine. So I'd say about half of it, and I'm about 10 grand. So I have a job at this point. I got a job. I had an interview before I left Virginia, lined up for when I got here. But, 10 grand plus my student loans that are going to have to start being paid back soon, plus paying for my house and paying for all my bills. So at least I am not behind on anything. So I basically used all my savings up, trying to maintain, which is fine. I mean, that's what a savings is for. So there's that. So the goals in quarter 1 are going to be redone, and I will review those when I do the video on this book as a whole, instead of a video like this. Really, I shouldn't have gone into so much detail in this video about this, so there's that. I also put some art in there that inspires me, that I like. I also have a spot for the weeks. Oh, there's my monthly overview coming up. And then I have a spot for my habit trackers. So those aren't doing very well. And then I have a spot for my weeks. And I have a spot for pulling a card a day in my tarot card. And I'm trying to learn a new tarot deck that I had on hand, so we'll try that. And then what else do I talk about in here? I think I also talk about some random other stuff. So, but this will all be in a separate video, probably either at the end of the month or the beginning of February. Okay? So there's that. That is in my lineup for 2021. So, and then that is my catch-all book. I don't know. Maybe I will cut this apart a little bit and piece pieces together. I have no idea. It's now at 32 minutes. So, anyways, thank you for coming by. Hit like, subscribe. You know, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. I have a page on Facebook for my planner stuff. And if you have if you need to mail me anything, message me, because I don't have a P.O. box yet and I don't want to give out my home address. Not that it's not public record, I'm sure. Alright, so I will see you next time. You guys have a lovely week and Happy New Year!